Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching episode 4 of The Haunting of Hill House, which is called The Twin Thing. So the first 3 episodes, the first one was kind of about Stephen, the second one was about Shirley, the third one was about Theodora, and then I feel like The Twin Thing is going to be about Luke, I think. Obviously could be about both of the twins. So we kind of, after watching the last episode, right at the end there is a little clip of the last night.
A montage.
Yeah, where the dad
montage.
touches Nell's arm and she sees all of these like flashes of stuff, and it implies that the dad murdered the mum, but we're still not entirely sure whether that is the case, because I feel like his actions up to and afterwards imply that he didn't. So
it seems too early for a revelation that big.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they're showing it now just really makes me think it's not how it seems.
yeah, but one thing we did spot was the ghouly kind of lady at the beginning that was shown in that little sequence looked an awful lot like Nell.
Yes,
So
very much so.
We were like, what if the bent neck lady is Nell? And then we looked back at season 1 where Nell is this episode 1, where the Nell is asleep and you see the bent neck lady in the background, and we went back and looked at it and that's 100% Nell.
Yeah.
So it means that like maybe the house isn't haunted, or maybe the haunting is that people see their own deaths in the future. So I wonder if
it really feels like it's kind of showing them the end of their journeys, so to speak.
Yeah.
And that's why Stephen isn't as haunted by it all as the others are, because that's why the father made him not look, because he didn't want Steve to have that weight on him. And I have a distinct suspicion that that's why he can now see Nell, because his death is going to come when he returns to Hill House and the ghosts of his family.
But then that happened to Nell. So it's a little bit confusing. But then obviously we're thinking about so Luke, when he was down in the basement, but he's seen a few dead people. So we were like, maybe the
he's
weird
seen ghosts, but the only person he's seen that looks like a gross corpse thing is the gross corpse thing.
Yeah. So we were wondering if maybe that's him.
Yeah.
It's odd that the dead thing was in a cellar full of booze, considering he's in rehab. We might just be clutching at straws here.
Yep.
But the bent neck lady is 100% Nell.
Oh yeah.
And obviously
100%.
child Nell wouldn't know that, because you don't know what you're going to look like as an adult. So child Nell wouldn't know that bent neck lady was her as she got older. So maybe it was the realisation of that as she got older that made her spin off and go off the edge. Like she had flashbacks of that, realised that was her. That could also have been what Theodora saw when she touched the body. Like,
did she see how she was going to die, or because she's obviously has some kind of special powers, she can
she's sensitive,
intuit things by touching people? Do you think she's been able to see all the ghosts all the time because she can kind of see through other people?
See, I don't know if she sees ghosts or if she
if she can see the kind of the visions, if she can see the bent neck lady and the corpse guy, because she can intuit them from other people.
I also don't know if she sees visions or she just gets feelings and stuff. Like, because a lot of the time, for example, the horrible thing with the child and the smiley face man, she kind of seemed to feel what she felt, but I don't know if she sees necessarily it, you know?
The thing is, when she was talking to her special lady at the end of the episode, she was like, I couldn't even see it. Or she stopped before she said it because she didn't want to ask questions.
Sense.
No, but she did. That's what she did. She sensed something was wrong, but she couldn't see what it was.
But she didn't say see. She said I
because
couldn't even. So it could have been sense. It could have been
see. Yeah, I know.
See.
But the thing is, when she touched the girl's hand, she did sense something. She sensed kind of the walls and the fear.
Yeah.
That's why she went to the house.
But my point is, she might not be able to see things. She might just be able to sense things, because when she obviously was down touching that sofa, she obviously was feeling the panic and the thing, but she still had to go upstairs and hold the hand of the guy to kind of fully know
that it was him.
Which I feel like if she could see it, she would have known it was him already.
But maybe she sees what the people see and she couldn't see anything from the sofa because the sofa is a sofa and doesn't have eyes.
Yeah, but and the girl also sees the smiley face on the ceiling thing, which was
That's creepy as fuck.
So there's still loads of questions, but we feel like we're kind of cracking it a little bit, I think.
This show is so confusing.
I don't know how it's kind of going to work out. I don't know if it is like, and we were wondering maybe they're all kind of sensitive, and so maybe there isn't even ghosts. Maybe they're seeing themselves in the way that they're going to die in the future.
That'd be great.
It's very psychological.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't expecting that really from this show, but we're properly hooked. Like, hook, line, and sinker. Yeah. I really just want to know everything that happens, and I'm like, more so than I was worried about being scared now. I'm just kind of like, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, last episode was pretty much all about Theodora. We saw a glimpse of them, Nell's wedding. So we know that some amount of time ago they were all like really close and Nell was happy.
Yeah.
So we don't know what's happened since then. It may be something really simple, like her marriage fell apart. And she's just spiraled off, and that's what's caused her to kind of feel that way and go back to Hill House, or it may be like the hauntings and stuff from the past, as we initially assumed. Really interested to see more from the dad, like, because we've not really seen anything from him, like the older one, since the first episode. Him trying to stop Nell from killing herself, or he was obviously concerned about her, and he called Stephen, but also we're not really getting the chance to see anybody afterwards. Yeah. So
I'm kind of hoping that at least the next 2 or 3 episodes will be Luke's viewpoint, because we've seen basically nothing from him. I want to know more about him, because I'm guessing there's something pretty brutal in his past that turned him into. Well, I mean,
we've seen a lot of the pretty brutal stuff he's had to go through. His kids, like Nell and Luke, clearly had the worst.
Yeah. But I mean,
time of it.
Those two were obviously the most targeted by the Spectres, and we've seen what kind of Nell went through. Now I want to see kind of the other half of the story,
that's why,
which is what I'm guessing.
Because this is the twin thing, and then the next one's called the Bennett Lady. So I'm imagining this one is going to be about Luke, and then that one will be about Nell, and hopefully we'll get some more answers on her death, and then hopefully we'll see some aftermath of because we've kind of seen everyone's perspective of this one event and been fed little bits of information. But I want to kind of see how Stephen's dealing with the fact that he's seen a ghost after that. Whether he's going to get haunted more, whether he's telling the other people, because he kind of tried to tell Shirley, but she was kind of, she was just in shock, so she wasn't really listening to what he was trying to say. Or, as we've said about Shirley, a lot of times we're not really sure if she can see like ghosts and she's just in denial, or if she's accepted it.
She saw a creepy bar guy with the drink when they were in her office.
Sat at the table in her office, and she's definitely seen. She saw her mum as well. On the other bed in the morgue. We don't really know whether she thinks she's seeing things, or if she's denying it, or if she can see ghosts, or if they're just in her head. Who knows? Hopefully we'll find out.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
So guys, if you liked our reaction, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you're notified of any future uploads as soon as they come out. Also hit us up on Twitter, the link is down below in the description. And otherwise, I can't wait to get into this. Are you ready?
I'm so ready. Let's do this thing.
He was in the basement. He even ripped my shirt, and they still didn't believe me. They never believe me. They don't even believe me about you.
Oh, Christ, man! Oh, cool.
She can pick up the paper and everything.
Yeah.
Is that more like poltergeist than ghost? Because I thought ghosts couldn't.
They're generally kind of ephemeral, I believe is the word.
They can't like materialise kind of and hold stuff, I don't think.
A lot of it depends on your mythology. I mean, there are ghosts that can interact with the real world. Ghost, for example.
This intro is really Westworldy, like the music,
even the little maze,
and the people, all the people like falling apart. It's a very similar kind of intro sequence.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my brother taught me how to spot faces in clouds. I get a little older, I start messing around with liquor, drugs, going down all the wrong roads. But during the service, I'm thinking it would straighten me out.
Looks a bit like Lamplighter.
2004, my second tour in Iraq. We came across this little Iraqi girl. She was blacked out. Most folks don't know what happens to eyeballs in a fire.
Ew.
They can melt.
Ew.
Like runny eggs on black skin. I mean, that fucked me up pretty bad. Anyway, 6 months later, I'm back in the States, and pretty soon I start seeing that little dead girl's face everywhere. It's in the clouds. It's in the dark. Melted eyes.
Oh, it's so
running
horrible.
down her cheeks.
I have a feeling he
So one night I
took his
Took
eyes
his
out.
eyes out or something, yeah.
There she is. I mean, it's growing out of the goddamn wallpaper. So I grabbed this knitting needle, you know, and all I could think about was how to make it stop. Seemed like a good idea at the time. So then I'm blind.
Oh,
And I can still see her face.
But I mean, like, I can't see anything blind, right? I see her. Crispy kid with the runny egg eyes.
that's like a horrible breakfast.
24/7.
Jesus Christ, Rubes.
It's the crispy and the runny egg. It's
I
just...
know. I get the imagery. It's just...
Well, thanks, Gordon. Any of our newbies want to share? Luke, how about you?
I didn't follow that. You kidding me?
It's probably got some worse stories.
Would anyone like to take a newcomer chip?
I wonder if he ever shares.
60? 90?
Hey.
Oh, this was 2 years ago, right?
2 days ago.
Oh, okay. Well, something happened to make him...
Yep.
I've never had this much time before, 90 days. So, here goes.
You want to tell them all?
I'm just really hoping it wasn't the feeling of his twin sister dying that drove him back to the drugs.
Yeah.
7.
I suppose they all had that funny
Yeah.
neck.
I mean, if he
wake-up
woke
thing.
up and knew with...
The man I stole in the basement.
Well, your mother and I searched the entire basement, pal, and there's nothing down there.
What?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
This house is bad, Dad. It's bad.
We could have a heck of a yard sale, guys.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Nellie?
She was just here.
It's okay, I just thought she might like these cool little buttons I found upstairs.
Buttons?
You got me.
Buttons, aww. They're cute. It's horrible that the two cutest little ones had the
Can I
worst
have a
time.
hat?
That's a great hat.
It is a great
It's
hat.
too big for you, honey.
That is a big boy hat, all right. You want this? Well, you are a big boy now. You know, big boys, they know the difference between what's real and what's imaginary.
Oh,
So what do you say, champ?
you have to scar your kids for life.
Yeah. He's been the dad in both episodes of both seasons of Haunting. And he's
Okay.
been terrible
Like
in
it.
both.
He loves it.
Well, how do you know that?
It's a twin thing.
It's a twin thing. Oh, so yeah, he may have felt it when she died, but if they're connected,
He may have literally felt it more
Yeah.
than the others.
What do you see?
Mom and Dad sitting in reading chairs that face each other. Smaller ones for 3 kids. Kids' books are on the lower shelf, so even a little boy with a wheelchair can reach.
That got really specific.
it's a sensitiveness, I guess.
Mm.
And I see an accident waiting to happen if you don't pull those down.
Oh God.
Bodies swinging back and forth right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
please don't say that.
I must be allergic to the 4-step. Every time I do one, I break out in track marks.
If you liked it, you'd be doing it wrong.
A fearless moral inventory. I've burned Shirley for thousands of dollars. Lied to feel like it was my job. Stolen from Steve on countless occasions. Broke Molly's heart. Missed her wedding. I even robbed my asshole father, though that one doesn't exactly keep me up at night.
How's it stop?
Kick my ass?
I meant to tell you your brother called earlier. Yeah, I wanted to know if you were here.
That's typical.
You should call him back tomorrow. Tell him about your chip.
Yeah, I don't know. He won't believe it. I never do.
Feels like he's not been believed for ages.
She's in
Yeah.
the you.
I wonder where his issues about not being believed could come from.
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
Oh God.
And that's three.
Oh, she was straight there. Maybe that's why she was in Stephen's apartment, because
She was visiting them all.
well, he was there, wasn't he? Robbing Steve. But he was at Stephen's robbing his place as he
Yeah.
went in, and she was there.
So maybe she was haunting him, not Stephen.
Maybe.
I got 2. I said 3. Well, I only got 2. It must be stuck.
Oh.
Maybe we can drop some other stuff to shake it loose. Like what?
Oh.
You're scared. No, I'm not. I can tell. How?
It's a twin.
I'm scared. Nellie's still down there? I was right. There's nothing. It was probably just Theo
Oh no.
messing around.
That's the sick.
Oh.
Oh,
That was like an old lady.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, isn't that the bed that's Theo said before?
Was a sick
Yeah,
bed.
it was a
yeah.
sick bed. Some like leprous old grandma was locked up in there.
I thought, oh, he jumped those steps, but it's then
Yeah,
went to
it's
his feet.
there.
These cuts are crazy.
Yeah, they're so good at these
Transitions.
jumps. Oh,
Did she leave him a note? She left
Oh,
in the
'cause-
middle of the night.
yeah.
There's a reason
Did she leave?
why the program encourages us to stay out of personal relationships the first year.
We're friends. How the fuck do you expect people to get through this without friends?
Luke?
I'm just getting some air.
A lot of air.
Yeah.
Off I go. What does it say?
It looks like a D.
Yeah.
Or dare.
Don't quit.
Don't you forget about me.
Luke? You okay in there?
And he's gone out the window. Read the notes.
Yeah, what does it say?
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Hi, this is Nell. Please leave a message after the
Don't follow me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a moment. You know what I'm talking about. I just want to make sure that you're okay.
Oh.
I don't have a phone and you won't reach me at the center, but call there and leave me a message there. I should be back by tonight. Just have to find a friend.
It's not going to go that well, is it?
Just gone.
No. I mean, unless he was robbing Steve to get money to find
okay.
Joey.
Maybe.
Which we're all just assuming he fell off the wagon because he's an addict.
Yeah, he didn't say anything about him being high at the time,
He
did
did look kind of jittery, but
He
that
just
could
kept
be
saying
nerves.
sorry.
I mean, there's plenty of things to be sorry about. He could have been
Yeah.
sorry that he was robbing him.
I'd really like it if he doesn't just end up back on drugs.
Yeah.
I feel like poor boy deserves a chance.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. Leave him alone. Leave the people alone. Why would you sit there? Go Starbucks or something. Anywhere else. I thought that was her.
That guy was wearing his hat. I swear that was a dude wearing like a bowler hat and a...
Oh.
Oh, yeah. The ghost dogs and not the cool Jim Jarmusch
Oh
film.
yeah. I don't want to see the ghost dogs or whatever's in his room.
Is Nell gone or just really small? I
No,
can't tell.
she's asleep in there.
Oh, yeah.
She's just tiny.
She's so small I thought she was a pillow.
But it's weird how she seems to see Bent Neck Lady, but he doesn't seem to.
Yeah, because Bent Neck Lady is not his future.
It's what makes why it seems like more than just a haunting. Don't investigate the banging.
Put your earplugs in and go back to sleep.
Just leave. Bye, fam.
Burn the house down.
Gonna go find a
salt
new
the
family.
ground.
Off we go. Who does believe me?
Mm.
He's such a cute little kid.
Kind of reminds me of the kid from Jerry Maguire.
Yeah. Oh, it's floating.
No, 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 no.
Oh, floaty.
No, it's fucking Slender Man.
It is.
Someone's gonna be behind him. There's gonna be someone in the bed.
What if that Slender Man? What if it was his hat? Oh, don't go under the bed.
No, that's an awful idea. Why would you do that?
Oh, that's where the demons live.
Even normal houses have monsters under the bed.
Creepy. I think it's his hat. I feel like just
Yeah.
from the way he's dressed, that bowler hat was his. If it's a he.
It's kind of cool just paddling yourself along.
He's going over to Nell.
No, leave her alone.
Oh no.
So,
Yep, his hat.
and that's the person he saw in the park just now.
Really?
I think so, yeah. There was a big scary dude wearing an overcoat and a hat.
Was it like exactly or just enough to trigger him?
I didn't know at the time, so I can't remember exact details, but possibly just enough.
Oh no.
Stupid humans needing to breathe.
Scream now. Scream now. Scream.
Yeah.
Scream.
Or Nell sense his fear and wake up and scare him away.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Fucking no, fucking no.
It was like Slender Man, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's just sat there for ages now, isn't he? Being haunted by... That's her, isn't it?
It's hard to tell at this distance.
I think that's his friend.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
Hey, I found her. We're coming back. We can be there in 20 minutes.
This isn't a hotel, Luke.
We need these beds for people who actually want to get well. You run, you give up your spot. That's the way it is.
Your best bet is gonna be a shelter.
Last place she should be show cops. She's
That's
already...
terrible. Why would you do that? She hasn't...
Look, I
He
need a
hasn't
place
done
where
anything.
she can come down safe.
Oh, fuck, Luke. I'm sorry.
But you did it to yourselves.
No, he didn't. What? He did it
How are
for
you
her.
helping people? How are you going to help people recover when...
I knew the rules when I left.
You just going to start them all over again? Maybe they do that on purpose so they get more money from them.
I don't think that's the same place that...
I think any of them cost money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an idea. If I can get you a motel,
That's where we went to steal the money from, yeah.
and I'm gonna get you clean again. And I'm gonna be right here all the way, just like you were for me, okay? You got nothing left?
Don't do it. Oh, money?
Okay.
Okay.
But unless
Or is there the drug in there? What did you say?
this should get us most of the way. Look, that's
Yeah.
clearly, that's the bad man. That's Slender Man.
Why is he there? So does he just get haunted at any time if he's not on drugs?
Yeah, basically he is Klaus when he's sober. He sees ghosts.
Still can't believe he came after me.
Well, my sister kind of told me to.
Oh.
Kind of in each other's heads. You know, it's been like that since we were kids. It's a twin thing. Once I broke my foot, Annelle called me a few minutes later, and she was just watching TV, and her ankle just went nuts. It hurt like hell.
But they all got that thing, so maybe they're all more sensitive.
Yeah, I'm guessing he is slightly stronger.
You know, they were.
Yeah, with
they're very connected, very sensitive family.
Remind me of her.
You okay?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm cold.
Oh.
Listen, when we get there, just hang back. I don't want her to see your eyes. She'll know, okay?
Where do they think they're going?
She always fucking knows.
Is he going to Nell's? Is that Nell's? That's a nice place if that's Nell's.
We know he ends up at Stevens, but that's not Stevens.
Does he think that vision from Nell was her saying help your friend, not her saying sorry I'm dead?
Go. No, that's Stevens.
That's his old place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard about this.
How are you?
I'm good. 90 days good, in fact.
That's really great.
So good. I got a day pass. Is Steve here?
No, he isn't.
Is he coming back soon?
No, Steve is not coming back soon. Maybe ever. He doesn't live here anymore.
Ah, so that's where he got Stevens' address from.
Lee, I need to borrow some money. Just a little.
Jesus.
No, it's for a hotel. Or if you could just let us stay here.
You know you can't do that. You know that.
It's so hard for people to get better when people shut doors in their face. But then they burn a lot of bridges beforehand.
I am proud of you. I am, but you have to talk to Steven.
What?
You know what he's gonna say.
Why is he seeing the girl?
Thanks to the flashback.
Yeah, did they have a day pass then? So that must have been his 30
Pretty
days.
slippery.
Yeah.
So Luke tells me you're a writer.
Surprised he mentioned it.
Where do you get your ideas from?
Oh.
I mean, Luke's a great writer, too. You should show them the one with the imaginary little friend in the garden. The one, do you know that one?
Oh.
Yeah, Abigail.
Yeah.
I put her in one of my books, too. Something tells me Luke won't get as much blowback for his. Is this your first rehab, Joey?
Awkward.
Far from it.
Not Luke's first rodeo either.
Alright.
Something
No need to
must...
dig.
I get it. She's charming, she's articulate, she's funny, disarming, you might say. Might even say slick.
Slick?
Why are you such a dick, Steve?
I don't really like Steve.
No, he's definitely the worst sibling.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going through his own shit with this. That's why he's taking it out on him.
Yeah, I mean, if it was 2 months, they broke up.
Yeah.
And this is the apartment.
Yeah. Now, is he going to see Nelly?
Fucking freezing in here.
No.
Oh, but it's a twin thing. Yeah, he didn't see her.
But it does mean, I mean, he was clean when he came here.
Yeah.
Steve just assumed the worst.
Well, we did too.
Yeah, to be fair. He was
It
clean,
was
he was
cold
just
in
trying
the
to help a friend.
apartment,
Yeah, it
so
was.
she's probably in there already.
Tell you what, I've got $200 here. Keep the cash and sell that old camera. I need the iPad.
But he gave him the camera as well, didn't he,
He
in the
did.
end?
It's all good. Should be enough for a night, maybe 2. Damn it.
Oh, I'm proud of him. He's doing well
Yeah.
so far. I really don't want
He
anything
is.
to ruin it.
You know it's going to happen, though.
I really feel for him and Nell.
Got a fever?
Yeah, my arms and legs, you know? Less legs. No.
Oh,
Hey,
like if you were to be hung.
Thank you.
Rigor mortis setting in.
Oh,
No, it's a bad idea.
is it going to be a really bad time?
What are you doing?
Be back in a flash.
Where are you going? I don't trust her. I don't trust
Like,
that she's going for a week.
Yeah, this is all really too nice. Like, he didn't fall off the wagon, he was helping a friend. It's all super positive. And this
Yeah.
show is not super positive. When the show is positive, all it means is that something terrible is about to happen.
Yeah, he knows that he's in a
A dodgy
he's in a
area.
drug alley.
Joey.
She didn't go for a wee. Please don't.
He's going to find her just, like, spaced out on the
Joey.
floor.
I know, but I don't want him to crack. Just leave her there, dude.
Joey!
She took it. That was the kiss. She took his money.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, go back to Stephen's place. Just go in and be like, look at my eyes. I'm sober.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to be together. And that's the thing. He has to go somewhere like homeless now, where he's going to be exposed to the temptation as well. And that guy won't go away.
He's going to turn around and it's going to be like the dads or him or Stephen or something messed up because this show is messed up.
Starting step 4, fearless moral inventory. I've been called a lot of things in my life. Fearless is not one of them. My mom committed suicide when I was 6 years old. I didn't really understand death yet, so I just expected her to come back.
Well, if everything else dead around him comes back.
Always 7 steps behind.
And the addict alone.
That's contradictory to what she said to me.
Yep.
I couldn't help her.
You're calling Nell.
We've been waiting for you to come.
Nice. Put that.
There's something I need to tell you.
No, I was going to tell him that Nell's dead.
And I'm so fucking cold, and my arms and legs are so stiff. I
Reamorphous.
Yeah.
I need a bed.
Where are you? We'll come get you.
Oh no, done so well. I hope Stephen's not an asshole to him. Although now he's seen a ghost, maybe he'll believe it.
Hey, wait. Yeah, because you're awake.
Aw.
Bent neck lady. Mommy and Daddy don't believe me. I got an idea. We need 7.
Aw.
Why 7? Mom, Dad, Stephen,
Aw,
Charles,
the whole family.
Theo, you, me. That keeps you safe. 1, 2, 3.
I really hope they get to him in time.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh,
He's
he's
closer.
closer. Why is he closer? Is it because one of them's dead? Another one's dead. Now he's 5 steps closer. Oh.
Nope, he's just creeping the ship.
Oh.
This is gonna be bad.
Come home. Oh, it's his mum.
No.
Oh, it's gonna be headlights. Oh, fuck. No.
Thank God.
I thought he was gonna die.
So did I. So is Bowler Hat Ghost not a bad ghost?
I thought it was a man, but
That's
maybe
him, yeah.
he was seeing his mum.
You gotta come with me, look. Nell's dead. It was suicide.
It wasn't.
How do these episodes keep getting better?
I think that was the first time I got the chills.
Yeah.
Like,
That was... that whole episode was just...
It was
fucking
great, and it
brilliant.
wasn't that scary, but
No.
it was that kind of, and him being constantly followed by
Yeah.
But then that last, just those words at the, I feel like, bleh. That actually gave me chills.
That was so good. Like, that was one of the most kind of affecting episodes they've had yet.
Yeah. I was nearly in tears at the end. Like,
Yeah.
It was,
Holy shit.
I feel so bad for him. And now,
Yeah.
just...
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I'm hoping that now, because Stephen looks like he believes him.
Yeah,
and
finally.
he was like, you have to come with me, and,
Yeah.
you know, and now he saw Nell. Because maybe that's why Nell went to Stephen as well. Maybe she's trying to tell them all that it wasn't, but he
Yeah.
can feel it. Oh,
But-
I still have the chills.
I know. I'm really worried how cold I am right
Yeah.
now quite after that episode.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
But, I mean, perfect segue there, thank you.
Yeah, the bowler hat person.
Bowler hat person that was revealed possibly to be the mother's ghost. Is that a protective spirit?
But I don't think it is the mother's. It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same looking person.
But was it? What if?
She was like her full figure, if you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
the one that we saw in the house when he was a kid was like very slender.
True. It was, actually, we saw its face. It was messed up.
Yeah, and it was like a guy, I
It
think.
was, yeah, it was Slender Man. It had like no face and was.
This is
tall
another one
and-
we're gonna have to go back and have a like
Yeah,
pause
probably.
at. But and then obviously it got really closer, and I thought maybe
Yeah.
it was because there was 7 for each of them. So maybe like
Yeah.
when the mum died, it became 6 steps away.
And then like the charm was getting weaker
Yeah.
as each of them died.
Because you said the steps thing, but actually
Yeah.
it might not be the steps thing at
No,
all. It's just
yeah.
that's what he does to keep himself safe. But then it was right behind her. But then she didn't look scary
No.
when she visited him. And then they obviously had the headlights, and I really thought he was about to get knocked down by a car, and that was going to be his death. And then slowly it was going through like all of the family.
Yeah, that would have been super fucked up. I'm very, very glad they took it in a different direction.
I'm so happy that he's stayed
Yeah, he
clean.
powered through.
Yeah, I mean,
He's on
this
the right
might
track now.
change that, but
Yeah, and I think losing Joey is going to be a hit for that, because
yeah.
it seemed like they were kind of really drawing strength from each other, and then she snapped.
But he still, even after that, he could have gone and you know,
I mean, he had plenty of time.
done something bad.
And, then
And he got beaten up
got
by a bunch
rolled
of
by
people,
those
yeah.
people.
And he still
Yeah.
maintained his strength. And he was just so sad when he saw Stephen. He was
Yeah.
crying. He's just like, I've really tried.
And that freaking that 90-day speech, man, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, that got me. That was a good monologue.
Yeah, and the thing is, a lot of that episode, I was like, this is really good, like, story-wise, and I'm enjoying learning about him, but I was like, again, I was kind of like, oh, this isn't really
feels like a
scary
show.
one. And then oddly, it wasn't even like a visual, it was just the words he spoke at the end. I was just like, ooh. I feel really chilled, not in a good way.
Yeah.
I feel cold.
Hell of an episode. And yeah, it does feel like each episode we see, it makes me like the character that episode's about more.
Yeah.
It makes me like Stephen a little bit less.
Although, right at the end, he may have helped his case a little bit, because he just seemed to not be being an arsehole at that point. And I was surprised when he was calling, when he called the home and he was like, please, can you just let me come and stay there or something? Yeah. And she was talking to somebody, and I was expecting it to be Shirley, but actually Shirley said to him, did she, this is your only job, get Dad and get your brother. So he's at least succeeded in that, so Stephen's doing a bit better, and so's Luke.
And as I think you said during the episode, I think the reason he was such a dick at that 30-day sort of dinner party is because his marriage was falling apart at the time.
Yeah.
Now the timeline syncs up. So he was being a bit harsh on that day, but it could be he had other shit going on that was putting him in a bad mood, so we can't really hold that against him.
Yeah.
But it did still, it made me like him less. He was being overly harsh.
He's just being a bit of an, like, and he's sort of, but I wonder if this whole thing will involve him actually redeeming himself, because he's kind of, apart from their dad, he's kind of, well, he's not the black sheep of the family, because I guess Luke is in that sense, but then Stephen's kind of the uncaring kind of arsehole one.
It feels like he's the one that kind of knows the least of the trauma they've gone through.
Yeah.
And because he is such a skeptic, he refuses to believe that the shit they're going through is actually what they're going through.
Yeah.
So he just comes across as a really uncaring arsehole. But I'm as you know, hoping now that he's seen a Nell ghost, he'll be a bit more forgiving of what they've gone through.
Yeah.
Because he's now going through it too, to a probably lesser degree.
Yeah, well, I think if he doesn't open his mind a bit after this, I'm going to be very annoyed with him.
Yeah.
So hopefully he does.
No one can go through what he's been through in these past days, probably will be going through in the next few days, and still be as close-minded as he was in episode 1.
Yeah.
Unless they're a freaking sociopath.
I want to know more, though.
I know, I really want to just watch the next episode right away.
I want to watch them all at this point. This show is so much better than I thought it was going to be. I just thought it was going to be like good scares and scary stuff, but it's really intricate, it's really intriguing, it's chilling at points, it's like really compelling story, really compelling characters, like
great performances.
Yeah, just amazing. Like the kids as well as the adult actors.
I feel like because they get kind of less dramatic work to do, so you don't quite get the you don't get the 90-day chip monologue for the younger version, but at the same time, he had some amazing scenes and he did it really freaking well. And I think little Nell is a freaking gold mine. She's brilliant.
Yeah. But the boy's pretty good as well.
Yeah, the twins just seem to be carrying everything.
Oh, I feel weird.
Yeah. And just the fact that he was getting slowly colder as the episode went on, and his limbs were getting stiffer because
his limbs getting stiff was like the rigor mortis, but obviously it'd be the same thing as how you'd feel if you were hung or choked. Your arms and legs would go limp, wouldn't they? And he kept saying they felt really just sort of stiff. So that's what I was kind of envisioning, was him feeling like the way that she was feeling. But anything else that you want to add to this? My brain just feels a bit whisked at the moment. So.
I'm pretty sure I had a few thoughts during the episode I wanted to share. Other than they're all gone. that ending just completely blew my mind. It was so good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, guys, if you liked our reaction, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified of any future uploads as soon as they come out. And otherwise, we'll see you next time for some more chills.